So why we are using this structure? How it is different from array? Any answer? Why we are using structure instead of array? We have seen various difference between the arrays and structure. Any answer? Elements can be of multiple types. Okay. So same way as the array is a collection of similar data types and structure is a collection of different data types. So union is not different than the structure. It is also a collection of different data types. Okay. So to define a structure, to define a union, to access the union elements are same as the structure. It is similar, but there is only one difference between the two. We'll see. So to define the union, we have to use the union keyword, then the name of union that we want to give, the rules same for variable name for structure, the different data types. It is also a collection of different data types only. Lastly, semicolon. This is instead of structure here. In this example, I have used union. Okay. So union is defined in this way. Suppose there is one union, we want to create one union of that account and it is having this field. So the declaration as well as variable creation, as you can see here, instead of struct, we have used union keyword for defining the union. Okay. Now, what is the difference in union? Here you can see the difference in the memory map of union. Here, union demo, union which is of type demo is defined in this way. It is having two variables, int I and char ch of 2, means two characters are stored. So for structure, how many bytes will be required for storing this data if it is not union and if it is structure? So how many bytes are required to store this structure? Any answer? How many bytes are required to store this answer? 4. Why 4? Yes, 4 bytes. Right. So 4 bytes are required, 2 for integer and 2 for character. Okay, because the array size is 2 and character is having 1 byte for each character. Okay, so 4 bytes are required, but here you can see in this example, in the union example, union shares the memory of the biggest variable. Here you can see the size of char ch of 2, that is 2 bytes, is shared by integer data type I also. Okay, so only 2 bytes are allocated for union. Why? It is taking the maximum size of any variable. If the maximum size of any of the variable, either we have 3 or 4 variable, and whatever be the maximum size of any one of the variable, that it will take and it will allocate the complete memory for a particular union. Okay, so here you can see union char of ch2 means only 2 bytes are reserved because the maximum size between these two variables are 2 bytes. Okay, so 2 bytes gets reserved, and a dot I means suppose variable a is defined for this union. So a dot I is sharing this memory. Okay, so here memory gets shared between the variables. Okay, so suppose in the previous example, if we are defining union account and these are the various fields, so how many bytes will be required for storing this union? How many bytes will require for storing this union? What is the maximum size of variable? Here integer is of will require 2 bytes. Character account name is of 15 size. Maximum size is 15, means 15 bytes will reserve for this. And float balance will have a 4 bytes. Okay. So whatever be the maximum size of any of the variables here, you can see the maximum size of account name is 15. So the size of this union account is also 15. So that memory gets shared by, that 15 bytes memory gets shared by number also as well as balance also. So only 15 bytes gets reserved. So this is the only difference between the structure and union, where the memory sharing is used in union while there is separate memory allocation for each and every variable of structure. So this is the only difference. You can have the access of elements in the same way as we have in structure. Here one program is there for union. Here union is defined. Like we can define the structure in main function or outside the main function. We have seen the difference between defining the structure in main as well as before the main. It is just like defining the local as well as global variable. So here in the main function union is defined. You can define it before main also. So only 2 bytes gets reserved. And here one variable is created, that is A, for this union, and A dot I means the I variable get initialized with 512. Okay. So here you can see, here we are printing the value of A dot I. Here we are printing the value of A dot ch of 0, as well as we are printing value of A dot ch 1. So here you can see the output. What is output? We have assigned A dot I to 512, so output is A dot I 512. But what about ch of 0 and ch of 1? Here you can see ch of 0 is 0 and ch of 1 is 2. Why it is so? Because in union there is sharing of memory. Here you can see there is sharing of memory. 1 byte are shared by ch0 and 1 byte is shared by ch1. And if you convert this 512, here they have shown in this diagram, they have shown the conversion of 512. So 512 is represented in this way. This is the binary representation of 512. And you can see here the first byte contains 0 as well as the second byte contains, if the decimal binary to decimal conversion. So this is a number 2. 0, 0, 1, 0 means decimal 2. Okay, if you convert this, that's why we are getting the answer 2 here. Okay, so in this way, because of memory sharing, the variables may get a different answer for union. Okay, so we have to take the precautions while accessing the elements of union. But the memory sharing, the advantage of using union is sharing of memory will reserve the memory from the structure. As we have seen, if we see the structure, the vestige of memory is there. If we are defining the array, which is of size 15, account name, and it is using only 5 bytes, so 10 bytes get vested. Okay. So in this way, this is a program for union.